Man, oh man, Battlefront. Never think in 10 years that I'd see another one. But I did. And man, oh man, did I hope it was good. Oh man, was I wrong. As a Star Wars fan, I'm glad this game came out. As a gamer, this game needs a lot more than what it has. Oh man, when I started this game, I fucking hated it. It was just garbage. And then I got the hang of it, and then realized it's a super casual game. There's nothing wrong with that. It was just I haven't played a casual game in a long ass time. There are so many good things about this game, but with good there's bad, and there's so many bad things about this game that needs to be improved in the next games in the future. As usual, I'll go over visuals, gameplay, and since there's no story, which is disappointing as hell, I'll go over unlocks, cause oh man, do those need a fucking fixin'. So, I know what you're thinking. Isn't this just Battlefield with a Star Wars skin? No, not really. I mean, it looks like it can be, but not really. It's like some running animations look like it, but that's really it. It's just running animations, and those really differ from Battlefield as well. The game is very dependent on cards, which you get through credits, which is based on how much score you get after a game. You can't get these through microtransactions, which is a good thing. They brought back the hero ability from Battlefront 2, and instead of getting it through being the best fucking player in an AI match, you have to find a pickup. And the 6 heroes are Boba Fett, Emperor Palpatine, Darth Vader, Han Solo, Luke Skywalker, and Princess Leia Organa. And these heroes are overpowered, which is a good thing in my opinion, because that's what they are. They're heroes and villains. They gotta be overpowered. You can't just kill them in one shot. And I think the best heroes are Emperor Palpatine and Han Solo because they just annihilate stormtroopers and rebels. They just go ham. They just go ham. The only problem I got with the heroes are Han Solo's hair. It looks really freaking gray, like they made him from the new movie in this game. And then Darth Vader's voice and what he says. Darth Vader says the cheesiest crap ever, and his voice sounds like they just found a guy off the street to try to make his voice deep and sound like Darth Vader, when there's plenty of other things that could make it sound like that. It's just sad. It made me laugh in the beta. Oh, and another thing. A weird thing is when they have the Emperor run and you move left and right, he looks like a fucking lizard trying to like catch its prey. And Darth Vader, when he runs, it looks so weird because you never see him run in a game or a movie. And then when he gets hit, he just takes it and runs. It's so weird. It's like trying to watch Michael Myers or Jason sprint. It's weird. But other than that, the controls as them is pretty easy. You know, you just press 1, 2, or 3 to do your thing. Press middle mouse button with the lightsaber, or basically anyone that's a Jedi or a Sith or a Dark Jedi. You hold down the middle mouse button for PC and you'll defend yourself. I don't think there's anything like that for Han Solo, Leia, or Boba Fett. I haven't really checked because I'd be annihilating people and I wouldn't need it. There are 5 blaster rifles in this game. They got that shock rifle, it's like a shotgun, the regular blaster rifle, a blaster pistol, a heavy rifle, and then a targeting rifle, which is like the heavy rifle with a scope and it can go long range. It's just like it's pretty much it. It's like you just put a scope on it in its own category. It's like, alright, EA, I see you. There are no classes in this game, just one of the rifles you pick, and then your 3 star cards that you choose, and then your trait. Your trait is like a score streak. You know, you pick it, and then you get an ability with it. For Scout, which I have, you can run around and not get seen on the enemy radar, and if you get enough points, you level it up. Level 2, you can shoot and run without being seen on the enemy radar, and the final level of 3, you can run and shoot without being seen, and every time you get a kill, I believe your overheating is reset. Land vehicles. There's only like 2, basically. The AT-ST for the Imperials on every big map, and then the speeder bike for everyone on Endor. But that's pretty much it. And with the AT-ST, the Imperials are overpowering. Like, like, there's really nothing you can do but get on a turret that'll get, killed in 2 seconds by an ATST to try to kill the ATST. And then you got your ion rockets, which I just got hit with right there, and that takes out a good amount of health. But then you kill the guy who shot it at you in like 2 seconds. The rebels, they need more vehicles with them. Like Battlefront 2 had that, just to make it equal. This just makes the Imperials more overpowered, just like they always are. Man, does flying suck with a mouse and keyboard. I need a controller every time I do. And it's flying though. It's like really linear, I don't feel like I'm actually flying a ship. I feel like I'm just on a rail, It's an on-rail shooter in a ship. It just needs more freedom with it, like in the older games. Like in most games with fucking flying vehicles, actually. Battlefield had it. You can put it in this game if it's casual or not. It just makes it feel better. Other than those complaints, though, I do feel like I'm in a Star Wars battle. Like, this upcoming scene right here. I'm shooting people. Blah, 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 pow, pow, pow. Okay, he's dead. Oh, there's another one over there. Crouch. Oh, I'm getting hit in the trenches. Go. Boom. Oh, that guy flew over. That was crazy. And then I go, and I'm getting shot at. And I look. Oh, getting shot at still. Get in the trenches. There's a turret over there. Oh, shit. Better get them. It just feels like I'm in an actual battle. And I just narrated that like some fucking Morgan Freeman documentary. You ever have a dream where you're just in a Star Wars universe, just having fun, shooting shit, flying shit? What was the next best thing? This game looks amazing. It sounds amazing. The attention to detail is really good. Oh my god, they put a lot of effort into that. I'm gonna give them that. But I'd hate to say it, these visuals and sound were just used to cover up the lack of content in the game. Depending on how good your team is doing, like look right here, my team is winning. That Star Destroyer comes in and just like, hey man, you're winning, so we're gonna help you and shit. Now they don't really help you, but they're showing that you're winning. Saying like, oh, we ain't fuckers to mess with, The sounds though, being next to this walker right here was like hearing it creak as it moved. I'm like, oh my god, it's just like episode 5 when Luke is about to go in there and cut it open with the lightsaber. And then when it crashed, I was like, holy shit. That was, oh, you ruined it. Really, you ruined it for me. And man, these maps look photorealistic as hell. Like, they put a lot of effort into this. Like, making Tatooine look very, just like episode 4. Making Hoth look icy and cold and desolate. Making Solus look like a fucking hellstorm. And then making Endor look really fucking foresty. Like, they've made that look crazy good, The lighting and like lasers and then just the maps themselves looks really nice. Have you seen a lightsaber swoosh around in a dark area? It glows perfectly. It just, the way it looks is really nice. The dice engine is just really good for this game. And the sounds, I'm going back to the sounds again. This speeder bike right here, going through the forest, going vroom, vroom, pew, pew, pew. Just, oh my god, it felt like I was Luke Skywalker chasing them scout troopers. It was great. And then like doing droid run, where you're trying to capture the gonk droids and hearing them go gonk, whoop, 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 gonk. It's like, oh my god, like they actually got that in there. It was very reminiscent of like my childhood hearing that in like Lego Star Wars, which is another fucking good ass game. Unlocks. This is what I got a problem with. See all these humans? Man, they're so boring as fuck. Look. What? Generic bald man. Generic bald beard man. Generic guy with a weird ass fucking hair. Weird ass hair and a beard. And lady. And all that shit. And oh man, I got this game. I was like, oh man, I can't wait to be a Solistan. Alright, that's. Oh, level 40. Well, I guess that makes sense. Oh, level 40. Okay. 40. Oh, okay. 45. Okay. 45. 50. Okay. Oh, 50? She's 50? And he is too? Okay. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 alien species. All on the higher level. It's like, really? You can't spread them out through fucking all these fucking boring ass humans? Really? You can't just do that? Just to make it a little more fun? Like, no, you gotta fucking wait until you're level 50. You gotta grind your fucking ass off and then spend 1700. Spend 1700 on these fuckers. Like, wow. And the Imperials, same thing. It's like, whoa, whoa, look at that, all these humans, and then two fucking, okay, a scout trooper. I mean, like, okay, and then a shadow trooper. It's like, oh, there's no other troopers like they had in the other Battlefront games. Like, I just stuttered right there because of out of anger. It's like, wow, you couldn't do anything about that. Just these two, not a shock trooper or anything, at least, you know. No, not at all. All right, EA. But one of the good things is, I think, yeah, if you buy a human on this side, they're on this side also. So that's a good thing. And then emotes, I mean, I don't really have a problem with them. I like this one, but I really like this one. And that makes sense, you know, the good ones are at the top. Those are emotes, not 7 aliens that can be spread out, and then 2 boring ass. Get the fuck down here. 2, you know, just 2 Imperials, which there's a lot more. And at least there's no microtransactions here. And look at these blasters, you know, they're alright. Yeah, the last one you get is the DL-44. Oh my god, let me get this out. DL-44 is one of the most powerful blaster pistols in the galaxy. It is. It's a one-shot kill up close, 2-shot kill at any distance. Across the map, any distance. And guess what you get when you get the Ultimate Edition and the Deluxe Edition and all that shit. You get this gun instantly unlocked. So I got the normal version. Try having a level fucking 1 come out of nowhere and shoot you and just go ape shit, while you have the shitty Rebel A280C rifle. It's like, really? Like, honestly, you're gonna like, it just made me cringe. I was like, really? This is what gaming has become? Pay to win. Pay to win when you can get that at level 25, which doesn't even take that long. And then that was just bullshit. And then here's your cards that, you know, these are appropriately priced. You know, all these. I don't like these cards. I don't like how you gotta. Here, where's my ion shot? You gotta recharge them. You know. And I guess you could upgrade them, but you know, I don't really wanna, because they're all fine the way they are. You upgrade them. You know, you drop 5 seconds for that. And I guess it tells you what they do or where they came from. Like, yeah, look, Leia used that in episode 6. This is good to take out vehicles and all that. And, you know, I guess the last one you get is the bowcaster at 50 or 32 actually. What? That's interesting. So basically you get everything unlocked before you hit level 50, and that's the last thing you need is are those aliens. And the traits, you just equip them right here, like scout. Yeah, I talked about that before. So yeah, that's unlocks. And then there's dioramas, which, you know, let me go in here. These dioramas, you know, you do challenges. Really? Yeah, see? You do like reach level 3 at least once on every trait in multiplayer. And then you get that Shadow Trooper diorama soldier figure thingy, my bobber. You see, like 250 headshots. Beat all survival missions on Master. Collect every star in every mission. You know, blah blah blah, all these. You know, level 10's the easiest, and then what's the X-Wing? 200 power-ups. That's basically the easiest ones you get. Overall, this game looks nice, sounds nice, but the gameplay's lacking a fuck ton, and there's a lot of things they need to fix with unlocks and pre-order bonuses. I just hate the fact that it looks good and it sounds good as a cover-up. It's just a cover-up for how much content is not in this game, like space battles or anything like that. Hopefully the upcoming DLC will fix some of the game issues. I doubt it will, but there's always hope somewhere, right? And if not in the DLCs, the next game coming out in probably like 2 years or something when the next movie comes out. But after all this, I've decided to give this game a 6 out of 10. It looks good, it sounds good, but it's just missing stuff, you know? DICE has a lot of content in their games, and just to fall back and just have nothing basically in it, it just doesn't seem right, you know? And it just seems like a total cash grab, you know, scheme just to get the Star Wars fans hyped for the next movie and just to get money in EA's pocket. it doesn't seem right. It's not. The only reason I'm really playing this game too is to get that Soliston and a Shadow Trooper. I'm just grinding so I can get it and have it, and then possibly get the season pass. I don't know. It's not something I'm up for right now. Really, I had much more fun playing Black Ops 3. If anything, I just hope the next games are better and have more content and more fulfilling. If anything, but other than that, yeah, this game's a 6 out of 10. Hopefully the next one will be an 8 or a 9, possibly a 10. But for now, this series is starting at a 6.
That walker is our primary target.